and welcome to And Breathe. Let me tell you a story about the power of your subconscious mind. This story is about a lady called Sam. Sam had lost her way in life. She was 35 years old. Her friends were all married and had children of their own. Sam wanted a husband and children of her own, and she couldn't understand why she didn't have the same as her friends. Sam felt that she was a nice person, had her own home, a good job, and a lot to offer. However, she longed to share her life with another person. Sam, for want of a better word, was lonely. Sam was out walking in the park one day, something she did often to clear her troubled mind. She sat down on a park bench and took a deep breath. It was a beautiful sunny day. Sam could tell she felt no warmth inside. If anything, her heart felt cold. She was about to leave when an old lady sat next to her. "Hello, young lady. What a beautiful day," she said. Sam, struggling to reply, said, "Yes, it's nice." The old lady, sensing the sadness in Sam's voice, said, "Are you okay, dear?" Sam smiled and said, "Yes." The old lady looked for a moment and said, "You know, it only happens when you stop comparing yourself." Sam looked puzzled. She knew what the old lady was referring to, but how could she know? The old lady said, "You know something, dear? Life only happens when we start to enjoy it, when we start to appreciate what we do have, instead of being sad about what we don't." Sam replied, "It's a nice thought, but I'm not sure that these thoughts alone really help in the real world." The old lady smiled, as if almost having heard this response before. "You know, your brain controls your body, doesn't it? It tells your muscles when to move, when to chew your food, how you see out of those beautiful eyes of yours." Sam nodded. "So why can't it tell you how to be happy?" Sam looked puzzled. If we walk around all day telling ourselves we aren't where we want to be, what do you think happens when we sleep? Sam said, I'm not sure, but she felt intrigued. "You see, dear, when we sleep, that's when our subconscious mind takes over. We aren't driving anymore at this point, so our body goes into an almost autopilot, and your autopilot behaves and thinks based on your normal thoughts and feelings." Sam still seemed confused, so the old lady said, "What do you think happens to your autopilot when you walk around feeling gloomy and telling yourself you're no good?" Sam, now starting to get the point, said, "It makes your autopilot gloomy and no good?" "Exactly, dear," said the old lady. Sam thought for a moment, trying to make sense of what she had heard. "So that's why I wake up feeling low?" The old lady smiled in agreement. "All you've got to do is help your autopilot to help you. Stop feeling down about what you don't have and appreciate what you do. Every part of you will change and you will give off a new positive energy." Sam nodded and smiled. She had never thought about things this way. The old lady was right. It wasn't life holding Sam back, it was Sam's attitude to life holding her back. We are what we want to be,